Hello everyone, good morning. Today is September 8, 2016, and today I'm going to make a recording of my reading of the book entitled The Greatest Salesman in the World. The book I'm reading now, and I'm going to make a recording. They might uh, you know benefit from it. Okay, I'm now in chapter 8, scroll mark number 1. Okay. Today I begin in your life. Today I shared my skin which has too long to suffer bruises of failure and the wounds of mediocrity. Today I am born anew, and my birthplace is a vineyard with a lot of fruits for everybody. Today I pluck grapes and wisdom from the tallest and the fullest vines in the vineyard. For these were planted by the wisest of my profession, who have come before me, generation upon generation. And today I will savor the taste of grapes from these vines, and verily I will swallow the seed of success buried in it, and a new life will sprout within me. The career I have chosen is laden with opportunity, yet it is fraught with heartbreak and despair. And the bodies of those who have failed were they piled on top of the other would cast a shadow down upon all the pyramids of the earth. Yet I will not fail, as with the others, for in my hands now I hold the sword which will guide me through the perilous waters to shore, which only yesterday seemed but a dream. Failure no longer will be my payment for the struggle, just as nature made no provision for my body to tolerate pain, neither has it made any provision for my life to suffer failure. Failure, like pain, is alien to my life. In the past I have accepted pain as it has accepted, failure. Now I reject it, and I am prepared for the wisdom and the principles which will guide me out of the shadows into the sunlight of wealth, position, and happiness, far beyond the most extravagant dreams, until even the golden apples of the garden of Heraclitus will seem no more than my just reward. Time teaches everybody. Time teaches all things to he who lives forever. But I had not the luxury of eternity. Yet within my allotted time I must practice the art of patience. For nature acts never in haste. To create the olive, the oldest and the king of all trees, 100 years is required. An onion plant is old in 9 weeks. I have lived as an onion plant, and it didn't please me because I couldn't become the greatest olive trees, and in truth the greatest of salesmen. And how will this be accomplished? For I have neither the knowledge nor the experience to achieve greatness. And already I have stumbled in ignorance and fallen into pools of misery, of self-pity. The answer is simple. I will commence my journey unencumbered with either the weight of unnecessary knowledge or the handicap of meaningless experience. Nature already has supplied me with knowledge and instinct far greater than any beast in the forest. And the value of experience is all rated usually by old men who not wisely and speak stupidly. In truth, experience teaches thoroughly, yet the cost of instruction devours men's years. So the value of her lessons diminishes with the time necessary to acquire her special wisdom. The end finds it wasted on dead men. Furthermore, experience is comparable to fashion. An action that proved successful today will be unworkable and impractical tomorrow. Now only principle endure, and this I now possess. For the laws that will lead me to greatness are contained in the words of this scroll. What they will teach me more is to prevent failure than to gain success. What is success other than a state of mind? Which two among 1,000 men will define success in the same words? Yet failure is always described but one way. Failure is man's inability to reach his goals in life, whatever it may be. But in truth, the only difference between those two who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of the habits. Good habits are the key to all success, but bad habits are the locked door to failure. Thus, the first law I will obey, which preceded all the others, is I will form good habits and will become slaves of good habits. You know, as a child I was slave to my impulses. Now I am a slave to my habits as all grown men. I have surrendered my free will to the years of accumulated bad habits, and the past deeds of my life have already marked out a path which threatens to imprison my future. My actions are ruled by appetite, passion, prejudice, greed, love, fear, environment, and habit. And the worst of this tyrant is habit. Therefore, if I must be a slave to habit, let me be a slave to good habits. My bad habits must be destroyed, and a new forest prepared for good seed. Now I'll form good habits and I'll become the slave. And how will I accomplish this difficult feat? Through this scroll, it will be done. For each scroll contains the principles which will drive the bad habits from my life and replace it with the one which will bring me closer to success. For it is another of nature's laws that only a habit that can undo another habit. So in order for these reading words to perform their chosen task, I must discipline myself with the first of my new habits, which is as follows. I will read this scroll for 30 days in this prescribed manner before I proceed to the next one. First, I will read the words in silence when I rise early in the morning. Then I will read the words in silence after I have partaken my midday meal. And last day I will read the words again just before I retire on the day's end. And the most important of these occasions is I will read the words aloud. On the next day I will repeat the procedure and I will continue in like manner for 30 days. Then I will turn to the next scroll and repeat this procedure for another 30 days. And I will continue in this manner until I live with each scroll for 30 days and my reading has become a habit. And what will be accomplished by this habit? Here lies the hidden secret of all man's accomplishment. As I repeat the words daily, as they will become a part of my active mind. But more important, they will also seep into my other mind, which is the subconscious mind. That mysterious source which never sleeps, which creates my dreams, and often makes me act in ways I don't comprehend. As the words of these scrolls are consumed by my mysterious mind, I will begin to awake each morning with a vitality I have never known before. My vigor will increase, my enthusiasm will rise, my desire to meet the world will overcome every fear I once knew at sunrise, and I will be happier than I once knew at sunrise, than ever believe it possible to be in this world of strife and sorrow. Eventually I will find myself reacting to all the situations which confront me. So I commanded in scrolls to react. And so these actions and reactions will become easy to perform. For any act with practice becomes easy. Thus a new good habit is born. For when an act becomes easy through constant repetition, it becomes a pleasure to perform. And if it is a pleasure to perform, it is man's nature to perform it often. When I perform it often, it becomes a habit. I become a slave. And since this is a good habit, this will be my will. Today I begin a new life. And I make a solemn oath to myself that everything will retard my new growth. Nothing will retard my new life's growth. I will lose not a day from these readings, for that day cannot be retrieved, nor I can substitute yet for another. I must not, I will not, I will not break this habit of daily reading from the scrolls and break this habit of daily reading. And in truth, a few moments spent each day on this new habit are but a small price to pay for the happiness and the success that will be mine. As I read and reread the words in the scrolls to follow, never will I allow brevity of his scroll, nor the simplicity of his words to cause me to treat the scroll's message lightly. Thousands of grapes are pressed to fill one jar of wine. And the grape skin and pulp are tossed to the birds. So it is with these grapes of wisdom from the ages. Much has been filtered and tossed to the wind. Only the pure truth lies distilled in the words to come. I will drink and instructed and spill not a drop. And the seed of success I will swallow. Today, my old skin has become dust. And I will walk tall among men, and they will know me not. For today, I am a new man, I am a new life, I have a new life. I am a new man with a new life.